Today has been a fairly physical day for the guys, and the fact we did the anaerobic fitness test this morning. There's been some other back test, speed testing. There's been a fair few meetings, and then we've come into the gym for the guys because it is still pre-season for everybody. Then they follow quite a strict weight protocol. And as they're in the moment they're with their clubs, they're only with us for a couple of days. What we've gone on and done is we've taken it so that the guys are going to carry on, continue doing their club programmes. So we've collected them, the club has sent us their programme, we've gone from there. We keep chatting to the clubs on a regular basis, so we know all the exercises that the guys are going to be doing, what type of phase that their clubs are going to go into, so we can advise the guys. A lot of the clubs will put their loads on it, so for us realistically it's a case of monitoring, checking technique, helping if we've got any questions, and taking it from there. If the guys have come up that would like to try something a little bit more, then we've advised them, but very much, as I say, advisory to the club, what the clubs are doing and the relationship we'll be building with them, so we know where they're at and what the conditioners are trying to work at. We will follow very much their routines because it's what they're going to be doing and where they're going to be taking it forward from that side. Now, if there is something that they want to pick up in particular, as in a couple of guys have had some injuries or coming back from surgery, and so advisement through the physios, we've taken a little bit of their rehab forward, then we're just working our way through there by putting little sessions in for them at the end, little top-up sessions accordingly to their particular condition. Somebody who's coming back from surgery might not be able to do a full programme with us, so by just manipulating it slightly, we've actually found that we can go forward from there. It's quite tricky at the minute because it also depends where the clubs are. What you might find is some of the clubs have gone into a power phase for now, and so the guys won't lift as heavy, but they'll be lifting their weights very, very quickly. Some of them, these guys in particular, a lot of them have just come back from the tour, they've had some time off, so their pre-season's a little bit earlier, so they'll then be lifting heavier to build a strength base, to build up some volume of training, to some volume of load, so they may find it there. So it's a little bit tricky at the moment because not everybody's on the same programme, not everybody's in the same phase. Some people have come back earlier, so therefore they'll be a bit further down the programme, some are later, so they'll be earlier in the session. So it's very much on where the programme, where they sit, will dictate what the guys have been doing. We try and get around the clubs on a regular basis, very much on the club programmes. We'll always ask, can we come in? We try to get in every 2 to 3 weeks into a club and see them. Now, if there's somebody that would need a little bit more work, and we can help the clubs out by going in and doing more one-on-one, which sometimes their conditioners can't potentially do because of the numbers that they deal with, then we might go in a little bit more frequently. But it is very much build a relationship with the club conditioners, see how it works. Don't be there too much because it can be we're overpowering them, but we don't want to do that. Come in on a very regular basis so we can keep in touch with the guys along those lines. We also can email. We're setting up a new, trying to set up now a new app there where we'll be able to FaceTime people and communicate issues and documentation and things. We go from there. So our contact is as much as possible, but not too overpowering. They have their own way of doing things, they have their own particular view, and they have their own particular methods, and we just look into it, see what the guys are doing, understand it, and then during this phase we'll take on that protocol, take on that aspect.
Take it easy, baby.